I think we're living in a different reality because what just happened today was absolutely mind blowing, shocking, speechless, whatever you want to say. It is absolutely beautiful for us schoolers who wanted to see this for so freaking long. Able to perform in big games, we have finally done that. Barcelona 4, Atletico Madrid 2. This has been a very I wouldn't say a really good performance overall, but the first half was really good. It was brilliant. It was all Barcelona. There was a bit of Atletico Madrid as well, glimpses over there, but it was all Barcelona in that first half. Of course, that's why we ended up scoring 3 goals and they scored 1 goal. So it was 3-1 at the halftime. But for second half, it was not really that encouraging to be honest, because we definitely were lacking. We were just lost the rhythm after the fourth goal. We were just getting attacked and attacked and attacked. But surprisingly, after Dani Alves got sent off, we indeed kept ourselves pretty stabilized. We did not let them attack even more than they were usually doing. The match went very stable, which I'm really kind of confused about. We were one man down, but I'm really happy that we did, in fact, because we have seen something exactly similar against Sevilla, where Sevilla lost Jules Koundé, a very keen, important player for the defense. But they still managed to keep the stabilize, not let Barcelona attack even more than they were. Actually, they were in fact attacking them more. We just at the final moments, I remember Dembele was almost close to finish his chance, but unfortunately, we could not get that in. But yeah, I mean, they still, at least for the most of the time, they kept it stabilized, and that exactly what happened. As Dani Alves got sent off, match went really like two-sided. It was Atletico Madrid who was still attacking. Barcelona were not getting that many chances. They were trying the best, but overall, it just ended up with 4-2. Absolutely brilliant result that we wanted for so long, because yeah, this was very much required for the confidence, and I'm really happy about it. So talking about the players, especially, of course, we had two players doing their debuts for in Camp Now, and that is of course Adama Traore and Ferran Torres. Adama Traore had a banger. He had an amazing performance, absolutely brilliant. I'm going to be talking about a little bit more about him in detail about later. But for talking about the two halves, obviously, for the first half, when we're talking about it, it was all Barcelona. Barcelona were really attacking, especially as I said, Adama Traore from the right hand side was tearing up Hermoso. Hermoso was having a tough time against him. He was constantly switching up the pace. He was also got an assist. Let's not forget about that for Gavi. But of course, the first goal comes as Dani Alves gave a cross to Jodi Alba, and Jodi Alba shoots it. Again, the move all started from Adama Traore, and I also like that Pedri was also close by to him, because if in case he wasn't there, I don't know if he would have been able to give the ball to Dani Alves. So good ball recovery from Pedri. But that goal was really amazing from Jodi Alba, especially the fact we conceded so quickly. Like, it was just in the ninth minute, and then I think, no, I probably like sixth minute or something, and then we gave such a response. It's absolutely brilliant from Jodi Alba. Really glad to see that he was also doing really well today, in fact. Second goal comes once again from Adama Traore from that right, tearing up Hermoso, going for the cross. Gavi, it was kind of a deflection from the Atletico Madrid defender, but Gavi at the end gets the final touch and it goes in. Yano Black could not save that as well, and it became 2-1 after that. And it was looking even much more better when we got even the third goal just before halftime. Like, I think it was like 2 minutes or 3 minutes before halftime. It was, of course, Ronald Araujo. Like, the fact that those two players, Gavi and Araujo, are scored the goals today, in fact, who we are literally trying to renew the contracts, just show their importance even more. That Gavi, Araujo, we have to get the contracts renewed no matter what. But in fact, talking about the third goal, well, it was pretty much like a chaos. I mean, to be honest, I would give big props to Ferran Torres. He was giving a big effort to try to do like a bicycle kick or something. Failed though, but I mean, of course, Araujo did indeed get the touch and get the job done. Dani Alves also did really good from the free kick, like very good ball towards PK. PK could have scored, in fact, but well, I guess it was on Araujo's time, isn't it? Talking about the second half, well, I mean, second half, I mean, for the I would say like first 10 minutes, Barcelona were like doing good again. They were attack, but Atletico Madrid were showing a little bit glimpses of it, and of course, the absolute takeover from Atletico Madrid began after that fourth goal, which again, brilliant from Gavi, I have to say. Gavi and Alba were mixing up really well. Jodi Alba gave a ball to Gavi. Gavi then gave a cross inside the box. And there were two feints done. I think the Ferran Torres feint was kind of unintentional because the defender took him out. But nonetheless, Dani Alves was inside the box and did indeed get that shot. It was really good to see him to score in Camp Nou after so long. It has been a really long time, and it's really good to see King Alves back in action. And of course, Atletico Madrid did indeed get the upper hand after that goal. I don't know what happened. The team just collapsed after that. It was Atletico Madrid constantly attacking, attacking. Savage indeed also got a very close header, but it was just outside. It could have gone inside the goal. It was really chaotic. And especially got even more chaotic in the last, I would say, like 15 to 10 minutes when Dani Alves got sent out. It was just, I don't know what in the world was going on in that last 10 to 15 minutes. It was just fouls after fouls, chaos after chaos. Manager, like, it was like cards were flying all across the field. We got Xavi getting a yellow card. We got his assistant getting a red card. We got Frankie getting a yellow card. I think it was Carrasco or one Atletico player as well who got a yellow card. It was just flying, like yellow cards, red cards, penalties. There was actually one penalty as well, which was about to be given for Atletico Madrid. One call for Barcelona as well. It was just chaotic. It was just absolute chaotic. Atletico Madrid looked very desperate in those last 10 to 15 minutes. That's why there was a lot more physical battles going on, and of course, too much chaos, fouls, and stuff. But at the end, Barcelona got the victory, the huge, big, crucial 3 points, which we needed so badly. Barcelona did the job, and I'm so happy about it. Well, talking about the key players, the players that made this amazing performance to happen. Well, I mean, the performance was really good in the first half, and technically, overall, maybe it was like, I would say like probably like a 7 out of 10. I think first half was really good actually. The defense was probably in a bit of a mess. I think even in the first half, second half also, as Atletico were attacking, of course, the defense were getting into more action. They were trying to get more exposed, but throughout in terms of attack, in terms of the midfield, I think it was really good overall. But the key players, I think, probably when starting off from the defense, of course, big shout outs to Dani Alves. What an amazing performance from him. His creativity is so amazing. Like, that's the fact that why Xavi actually was positioning Dani Alves as a center midfielder as well. He was constantly switching up as a midfielder and right back. He was constantly switching, and it was amazing. His creativity is really good. Of course, the first goal, it was his assist that got us the goal. It was absolutely brilliant. He did everything perfect in the game, except of course for the red card, which makes it a bit of a bitter type of at the end, performance. But I mean, throughout his performance was brilliant, absolutely amazing, magisterial. It was really good to see Dani Alves back doing that good, and I think it really works to position him constantly as a center midfielder. Though one problem is there's a bit risk into it, because that means we have to let Araujo stay in the right back spot as Dani Alves goes as the midfielder. So there can be a lot of exposure in the middle, because there's Busquets and Pique who mostly are the centre back duo, and of course, the pacing problems are there. But it was still okay. It wasn't really that bad, but they were looking very shaky because of that, because Dani Alves was constantly like switching to centre midfielder, and Araujo had to go for the right side. But nonetheless, what a performance. He's just clearly my man of the match, of this match. What a beautiful performance. I think Araujo as well did really good. Of course, got the goal. He did crucial tackles. Of course, he was a rock today as well. PK was okay. I don't think so. He was really that amazing. He did a okay performance, but I don't think so. Probably one mistake that I would give for him was, of course, that second goal, because I think it was him who actually let Luis Suarez to stay onside. Now I'm not pretty sure. I think it's him, but to see, not being able to do the offside trap, play really that well, really gives a disappointment, because of course, he has a lot of experience. You would expect some experienced man like him to actually do it well. But yeah, again, I'm not really sure. Let me know from you guys, who was that guy who actually led Luis Suarez on onside. Let me know down in the comment section below. Jodi Alba, very good performance, of course. He also did really well. We just need this consistently. We just need this performance consistently. And that's the same goes for the other player that I'm going to be talking about as well. Just consistent performances. That's all we need. That's all we need. But good performance from Alba. Midfield, I think Busquets was probably very weak in this match. He was losing the ball a lot. He was, in terms of his passes, he was trying to create some chances, but he was looking very slacky, very off rhythm in the first half. And in the second half as well, he was not that good enough, in my opinion. Talking about like Frankie, Pedri as well. Frankie, Pedri, they both did well. Pedri, being as a midfielder, he was more so as a like in defense role, because he was trying to stop the players to get inside our area. So he was really doing good in terms of ball recoveries. Also, he was making some plays. Of course, the first goal also happened because of the ball recovery that he did. Then of course we all know what happened after that. So Pedri and Frankie did really well. I think Busquets was probably not that good enough. Probably the person who underperformed, in my opinion, in the whole match. But let me know, you guys, who do you think underperformed in this match? Talking about the front three, Adama Traore was an absolute beast. It was really confusing for me to choose between Alves as well as Adama, because both of them were brilliant today. And we just need, again, just same like Alba, Adama, we need these performances consistently. We need these performances to come, because, yeah, we definitely depend upon Adama, especially now that Dembele, we all know what has happened in the January. And the fact that, in fact, I'm quite surprised that Xavi did not even sub in Dembele this match. I thought he would probably use Dembele as that impact sub, who would destroy the defense, as you know, the Atletico Madrid defense would be wore out. But I think probably it kind of changed as because of Danny Alves' red card. I think probably that led for Dembele not to come, or maybe it's just Laporta not allowing him to play, I guess. But nonetheless, Adama did really well, in fact. Just need this consistently. That's all we ask. Just that's it. Ferran Torres was really silent. I think there was not much service to be done. He was trying to actually, off ball. I think Ferran Torres was doing a good job, because he was attracting all the defenders towards him. So there was a lot more space for, like, Adama and Gavi to make those runs, even Jodi Alba. Like, I think in that sense, Ferran Torres off ball did really well. On ball, nah, I don't think so. He was that good enough. But it's also probably we didn't give him a lot of service, because it was really difficult to give him when there were the Madrid defense was really good. So it was difficult. But yeah, I think Ferran Torres was okay. He wasn't that good, in my opinion. Then Gavi was amazing. He did pretty good, especially in that wing spot. I think he was quite silent in first half, but of course, he when he was as like a midfielder, he was trying to change up with Pedri, or sometimes Jodi Alba used to go up top. So he did some amazing ball recoveries. That intensity of him to get the ball, it's just amazing. It's absolutely brilliant, and that's what we love to see. So, and of course, he also got a goal, so that gives him much more plus points. Talking about the subs, I think probably I'll just give subs like decent 6 or something out of 10, because I mean they didn't have that much chance. I think Aubameyang was okay today. Again, I think probably not much service given to him. The match, when he came on after Danny Alves got red card, the match was really stabilized. So we were not able to see much on the attack. We were more so like in the midfield, try to fight to keep the match stabilized. So yeah, that's probably why Aubameyang did not get a lot to do. But yeah, I think his pace really gives me some optimism that yeah, he can definitely be really good. So yeah, overall, nonetheless, really good performance. Xavi's tactics, his positioning. In fact, I think positioning has been amazing today. He was spot on for Danny Alves to constantly switch him, center midfielder, right back spot, and throughout it was just an incredible, really good game, really encouraging win that we never expected, but. Let's go. We definitely wanted this W so badly. But yeah, guys, that's probably it. That's the whole review for you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and if you guys want more of these reviews, previews and stuff, some news also, drop a like as usual, and comment down below about your thoughts on the players. How do you think, what do you have to improve? How was the match in total overall for you? How much do you enjoy, yada yada. Make sure to subscribe and all that amazing stuff, of course. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace. For Sabasa.